Hi, my name is Diane Mejia, and I'm a lay Carmelite, a PCM province from St. John of the Cross, Mississauga. So I was brought up in Montreal, and I was exposed to a lot, meaning I had sisters of the holy names of Jesus and Mary. Where I lived at St. Dominic's, it was a grade school. We had brothers, we had the church across the street, and we had sisters. So I was brought up with all that and helping the nuns and helping the church and being in a youth ministry in the church. I was exposed to the charismatic renewal in the Catholic Church, and I was also exposed to Cenacles of Mary and going to pray in various churches with the rosary. And I was also going to see the nuns, my own nuns, to see for discernment to being a nun. And I went 10 years in Montreal for discernment of religious order. And I went to 2 different congregations. One was the Sisters of Holy Names of Jesus and Mary, and the other was a Notre Dame, the Congregation of Notre Dame. And it ended up in 1983, I was moved to Toronto, and I ended up, the sisters there were asking me, did I want to join a congregation there and live with the nuns, but I chose to be single. And again, it brought me to the church Holy Rosary in Toronto, where again we had Cenacles of Mary. I was in the church choirs a lot, and I went to some healing services of the Charismatic Renewal. And in 1990, I moved to Mississauga. And by then I was married and I had a 2-year-old daughter. So we moved to Mississauga and we bought the house and everything, and we had the daycare organized and whatever. But then one day I said to my husband, can you show me where the church is? I didn't know where the church was. So we figured out it was St. John of the Cross in Mississauga, and it was a Carmelite parish. So I joined St. John of the Cross and I start helping out with RCIA. And by then, I'm learning more and more of the Carmelite way and the charism. Now, I'd always been brought up to pray to Mary, and my mother was a Mary, so I always prayed to Mary. And one year, a girl said to me, oh, Diane, would you like to become a lay Carmelite? So it ended up, I was praying one day, and I said, Mary, I can't become a nun because I'm married and I have a child, but what am I to become? And the next thing you know, the lay Carmelite was the answer. I could join the lay Carmelites. I could go through all the formation, and all the timing was all right. I could go to the month-to-month meetings and retreats and everything. And Mary showed me her charism, the lay Carmelite charism of service, community, and prayer. And I was always doing prayers, praying for everybody and always praying. And so then I was able to become professed as a lay Carmelite, and I've never regretted it. Mary has always been there. And it's been a beautiful journey, meeting beautiful people, sharing with the people. And at the moment now, I'm in what we call a council. I'm in my group, in my community, and I've been treasurer for 6 years. I've helped out my director, I've helped out previous directors, and I've just enjoyed the journey. And lately, I've become more and more involved in formation, in taking over formation sessions to help out the new people in our group. And I've enjoyed it very, very much. I've enjoyed doing the journey, even if it's with others, to redo it, to do it over again, just to learn the Carmelite way.